Uh-oh, there we go. Hello, my name's Devin Martin, and today we're going to be working on Middle Realms. We're doing some more creatures and harvesting fruit, which is going to be a bigger deal than you think. It's going to be harder than you think. So yeah, let's get started, shall we? Oopsie, there we go. Okay, hopefully everything's okay. Hopefully you can hear me okay. If you can't, let me know. So, yeah, you made it this time. Cool. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Alright, so first thing I want to do is we're picking from a random creature species. Hey, Joya. And it's not we're not picking a wide enough range. So I'm going to say random range 0 and DS list size. We want to pick well, actually, we could just say, we'll just say DS list choose, and we'll give it the world's creature species list. Okay, so that should be fine. Real quick, so garbage collection isn't much of a thing in Game Maker. For those of you who don't know, garbage collection is basically, so if I create a list, for example, and I'm done using it, I need to specify that I want to delete it. So, oopsie, didn't mean to do that. I actually have to say, okay, delete this list. And that is a hard thing to do 100% of the time. Deleting the entities, specifically, is going to be a bit of a challenge because they're very complex. So what I want to do real quick is, I'm going to go into the create event of the game object, and I'm going to test out that my creature destroy or my entity destroy function is working properly. So I'm going to say, oops, we'll just write down here. We'll just do this, I don't know, 50 times. We'll create and destroy an entity 50 times and check what the memory is once we're done with that. So we'll say var entity equals entity create. And we'll use we'll use an entity template. We'll use a entity templates. We'll use a creature. Cool. And then we will destroy the creature immediately after that. We'll say entity destroy entity, and then we're going to print out the data structure. So we're going to say var ds equals ds count, which is a function I wrote this morning that will give us a list of an array containing the amount of different types of data structures. So hopefully this number stays the same. It should be the same exact number every single time. Uh-oh. Expecting a what? Okay. Let's go into this function very quickly. Check for, oopsie, check for value. If value. Okay. Should be better now. How's everyone doing today? Okay, so this is not good because if you see here, every time we create and destroy an entity, we still have, see this number keeps increasing, it should be the same every time. So we're missing some data structures that we're not actually deleting. We're missing a few things. We're missing some maps and some lists. Okay, so let's print out the key. Print key. I'd like to see what these keys are because they should all have, like if it's a list, it should have list on the end of the key. Why is it not printing a key? Entity. Do we never have a value? That's really strange. Print value, or do print key. Let's say plus equals string value, because there should always be a value. DSMap get key, yeah, that should all be working. Oh no, it shouldn't. Yeah, we were not passing the right map at all. Okay, that's fine. What's the issue here? Oh, plus. Cool. So the issue there was that we were searching through the, instead of looking through the entity, we were trying to iterate through its size, which is definitely not possible. Okay, and we need to, unable to convert string entity to Boolean. I mean, entity, string entity to Boolean. Yeah, okay. Is not, well, I don't think we even need to do this anymore, because now we were not iterating properly. Now we are, and we shouldn't have any problems. It's going to print out a ridiculous amount of data, though. Cool, I think it's actually working, so let's not do that. And like I said, all these arrays of numbers of data structures should be the same. And it's not. It's almost the same, though. It's almost the same. Each time we're gaining 2 maps and 1 list. Okay, so that's almost good. Let me quickly look at all the components. Let's see. We have a model. That's all good. We have creature, body part list, animation data. Oh, animation data is a map. So this needs to be called animation map. How many times am I calling that? Well, quite a few actually. Okay. Yeah, let's get creature animation data. See, I can't call it that. It has to be called creature animation map because it needs to know that it's a map so that it can delete it. Okay. So that's 1 down. This has to be called. Well, let me see if animation data. I'll just rename this to be map, and that should work. So that should get us down to 1 map leaking and 1 list leaking. And leaking is the term, which is kind of funny. Yep. So each time we are leaking 1 of each data structure. That's fine. I wonder where that is. So let's print the entity. I will say entity print. Hey, Gabe. That's good. Glad you're doing better. Okay, let's see here. Uh-oh. So string to string return bool entity print. Okay, so we have we have an undefined key, it looks like, which is weird. Key equals, yeah, that's a problem. Key equals none. Okay, that was not set up properly. I changed how dsMapGet works, and I updated it everywhere I thought, but I didn't update it here. Okay, so let's look at, creature, okay, no, that's good. So let's look at some of this stuff here. So position, these are all reals. This is a string. Behavior memory is a map. Okay. So this needs to be called behavior memory map, which is fine. That's the last map that's leaking. And once I correct all this, I'll know in the future to make sure that I properly name everything. And let me make sure that it's also up here, creature, or no, it's in behavior memory map. Okay, now there should just be 1 list that's leaking. So Gabe, we're working on a few things. Right now I'm just tweaking garbage collection and making sure that when I destroy an entity, they are truly destroyed. Let me just check, so this is, yes, okay. So there's just a list leaking. There's 1 list that is getting through somehow. But anyway, in a minute here though, we're gonna start. I want to generate a quadrupedal creature, and then I want to work on harvesting fruit. So where is a list that is not being destroyed? It is somewhere. Let's look at the init functions and all of the events. Okay, that's no list there. Creature body part list. Is that getting through? Well, yeah, it's called a list. Map, that's good. That's a map. That's a list. Okay. So I suspect that it has to do with my super lists. A super list is the data structure that I created that is literally just a list of lists. It's nothing very fancy. But I don't think that the super lists are being destroyed properly. Is it called super list? Yes, it is. Components super list. And I destroy it here. Correct? Yes. Is that actually working though? That should be fine. And then I'm destroying the super list. It might be when I'm duplicating the list. No, it shouldn't be. Oh, message list? Maybe? No? Because it has list in it, so it's being destroyed. Okay. Let's print out the... Let's see here. Let's not print the entity, but let's destroy every value and key. Value. Okay, let's see what we get here. I suspect that, you know... I think I'm gonna, maybe something like that. Yeah, I definitely want it to be realistic. Okay, real quick here. So I'm gonna highlight. Okay, template. So let's see. Okay, creature state. Body part list. No. Super list. Oh, you know what? Oh no, that doesn't matter. Okay. That doesn't matter. Template is nothing. That's just an index, right? Yes. Update type is an index. Message list is a list, but it gets destroyed. Interesting. Very strange. It must be that when I'm creating, the entity, because I don't think any entity data is being stored as a list. So let me look through this. Is this creating a list? No. Okay. Is this creating a list? Nope. Is this? No, it's not. Okay. Is this? No. DS list, DS map, DS super list, DS model. Okay. Right now we're gonna let it slide because I don't know why that is happening. It might be an updater that it's creating a list somewhere, but honestly, I mean, I don't quite know where that would be happening. So whatever, it's fine. Whatever. There's a list somewhere being created that is... it's not going to be an updater, though, because the updater's not even being called. It's an initializer. It has to be. But whatever. It's fine. I'm going to live with it for right now. Most of the leaks are gone. So I'm sure I'll find it. I want to move on to other things. Before, nothing got destroyed. 100% of the entity stayed in memory. So now it's, I mean, it's a hell of a lot better now. There's just one list being left behind somewhere, and I don't suspect it's actually being created on the entity. I think it's being created somewhere else. Yeah, I mean, that could work too. That's kind of how it worked, and that's kind of how it works in Middle Realms Classic. Chomp. Okay. Cool. I don't know if all of you saw that we have... I went on a really bad tangent yesterday. I was working on networking, but then I started working on something even cooler, which is, you know, I have to tweak this value, I think. In the mushroom generator, plants, species, mushroom. What is the chance of this happening? That should be a lot higher than that. Okay. See if I can find something to show you guys real quick, and then we'll get started on the quadrupeds. Basically, I'm trying to get the quadrupeds generated just to test out the generator real quick. Okay, here, so we have mushrooms that grow on trees now. Look at that. There's a mushroom, there's a mushroom, there's some mushrooms. And we want to be able to pick these off, which we can highlight them right now. But we can't actually pick them off right now. So, yeah. Okay. Anyway, I'll find one more. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at this infestation. It's crazy. That's way too many. That's a ridiculous number. Wow. Okay. So, quadrupeds. I want to call... Yep, they do. It's not fully set up yet. Excuse me. They actually don't currently, because I redid how they generate. That's something that's on the list, though. They will actively grow. It's a matter of just regenerating that chunk and incrementing the day value. If all I'd have to do is just increase the global day number and regenerate the chunk, and they'd all be a little bit more grown if they aren't already fully grown. All right, so we're going to go into world, generate. We're going to go into creatures. We're going to look up how to spell quadruped. Okay. We're going to say quadruped. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Oh, okay. So it's quadruped. Okay, good to know. I need to add that into the creature types, which is in the game object under creatures. Cool. I need to create this. Oh, you know what though? This actually has to be quadrupedal. Yeah, because that's the naming convention I've been doing. And that's just LE on the end. Okay. Boop. All right. Quadruped, quadrupedal, quadrupel, whatever. Okay. Wait, that's quadruple. That's not what I want. Quadruped. What? Okay, wait. Quadrupedal. Okay. Okay, you know what? We are going to do it like that. Because it's going to be shorter. Cool. Quadruped. Now we're going to make a new generator as well, called generate quadruped. Excellent. In creatures, species, we're going to copy this function. And that's all going to get edited in a second. But in the world generator, we just want to... That's good. And that's good. Okay, we're going to generate 4 quadrupeds. Excellent. And the way we're going to do that is, I mean, pretty similar to this. So I'm not going to give them a head right away. Their torso is going to be a little bit different. It's still going to be a sphere, only it's going to be long instead of tall. They're not going to have any hands. They're only going to have feet. Cool. And that's going to be that. We need to build an animator, and we have to actually, we have to define the animator, because right now we're just calling it, we're like hard calling the animator. So I'm going to say map animate free, whatever, that's fine. equals, and then we're going to say, what is it, animate. Yep, cool. And we're going to have to make another function for that as well. And then we're going to go into up here, where would that be? That would be in component-specific functions, behavior, no creature, animators. I'm going to copy this animator. Oops. Excellent. Okay. And last but not least, in the behaviors update event, we don't want to just hard call the animator. Oh wait, where is that? Oh no, that's in the creature, not in the behavior. Here it is. Okay. So we're going to get the get animator var animator equals, and we'll say creature type. Okay, cool. And we're going to say entity creature. I think we have to get the. I think we have to get it like this. We're going to say type, and we're going to say animator animate. For now, we're just going to say animate free. That's going to be changed again later, but not too bad. Okay, now all we have to say is script execute animator entity. Excellent. Now that will animate. That'll animate them. Okay, so the biped's animator is the same. We're not worrying about that. The quadruped, we're getting more hands and feet. And we're going to have to iterate through the feet at this point. The torso is going to be the same, pretty much, I think, yeah. No head, no hands, just feet. And yeah, like I said, at this point, we pretty much need to iterate through the feet. So I just want to see one of these things in action real quick. Let's just get rid of all the foot animation stuff, and we'll see like a weird body moving around. I think the way I'm going to have it is it's going to the feet are going to pretty much work like a biped's feet, only they're every. Let's see, I have it in my mind how it's going to work. Okay, boop. What are we going to get? Hey, we're here. We have a biped. They're right there. Oh, they're all round. Right. Okay, that's. I actually don't have a way of drawing a. Oh. Okay. I don't have a way of drawing a, well, yeah, I do. Okay, so when we go in, oh, no, I don't. It's fine. It's fine if they're like that for now. Okay, so we're going to iterate through their feet. This is the, yeah, we don't want that. Iterate through feet. Where is it? For I, 0, I lower than 4, I, cool, get foot, var foot equals, and we're going to say entity creature body part get. We want to get the entity and the foot, and then I want to get the index of that foot. Cool. What's wrong? Oh, nothing. Okay, cool. We're going to make sure that we have this foot, and then we're going to animate it. So first things first, we need to check this. We're going to set the footstep distance up here. Cool. Just make that all the way, whatever. And then, I gotta do that. We're going to, yeah, we're gonna do this. This is all the same. Okay, excellent. We want to check. Then will we increase the animator's footstep index? Yeah, we do this. I'm basically doing the same thing as before. I'm just, it has to be done pretty differently because we're now iterating through feet instead of just hard calling foot 1, foot 2. Okay, and all right, see you later, Joya. Thanks for hanging out. Give this mod 2. Okay. That might work. Kind of doubt it, but we'll see. And then this is going to see ya. This, every foot does this. And this is just going to be foot. A lot of replacing foot 0 with foot. Excellent. Cool, cool, cool. Highly doubt that's going to work, but we'll give it a shot. And our creature looks very strange because they don't have, I mean, they have like a, yeah, their body is weird, but it's fine. Okay, that's a biped. Okay, okay. Ah, okay. That's not really what we want. I think all their feet are right there. You have 4 of them. And as cool as that is, they are a mono foot right now. Monopedal. I don't know. 1-footed. Okay, so if, let's check, is even, okay, so, oh, I see, in any case, is even, is that gonna do what we want? I doubt it. That might be the ticket though, because we want every other foot to move every time they take a step. We don't want all the feet to move to the same position. They're on a nice monoped. Okay, well, one of their feet is still back there. Whatever. I need to make the terrain a lot flatter for testing this out, because it's just hard to see what's going on. World generate environment. Max elevation equals 100. That'll be extremely flat. Cool. All right, we're gonna think outside the box with this a little bit more. So this. Get behind. So, well, hang on. Is back. Or is back equals I is higher than or equal to 2. Okay. So, bool sign. Okay. So we want is lower than or equal to. Is lower than 2. Okay. So now what's going to happen is this is going to be true if these legs are our back legs, I think. Let's not do all this weird stuff. We're just going to call this, we're just going to call one thing. One thing. Okay. Okay, and we're going to say times times is even I. Cool. And that will stagger them left and right. And this, we need call another one of these. Yeah, another one of those, and another one of these. That's fine. This first one will be foot offset. That'll be equal to 0.75. Why not? Okay, boop, boop, and this will be times is back. Times is back. Cool. That probably won't work either, but we'll see. I mean, I know that's pretty much not going to work, and that's pretty much not going to work. Do plus I. Plus I, sure. We'll try that. I still don't think that's going to work, but we'll see what we get. Okay. Please move. Okay. Not at all. Not at all. Okay. Okay, let's not do that. Sure, we'll go with that for right now. See what happens there. I think in this case, all the feet will take a step at the same time. Which, I mean, that's like jumping, I guess. I don't know. That's not what we want. Oh my. That's just not the way that I want it to work. Whoa. That's an annoying problem I've been having. Illegal vertex buffer specified. I gotta look into that. Alright, so you know what I'm gonna call? I'm gonna say this mod 4 is equal to I. That might work. I think what that's gonna do though is that's gonna make each foot, like I want 2 feet, I want opposing feet to step at the same time. I think this is gonna make each foot step at the same, like they all take turns. Ugh, it's just not working properly at all. Like, why is it not working properly? Let's print out that. Make sure that I'm getting the right data there. So also make sure that I'm building the quadruped properly. Well, I'll just create one here and see the output real quick. Okay, yeah, that's correct. And creature, quadruped. We're creating 4 of them. And we're going to print, let's just do that in here to confirm that all of our feet are, we have all of our feet. So that check might be a little bit off. That's working, so we are iterating through all of our feet, okay. Oh, you know what? I understand why that's happening now, because of this check. Okay, so we're gonna do this up here, actually. And we're not gonna check that at all, because it's already all gonna work automatically. Hopefully. We'll see. It should only care about 1 foot at a time now, but that's not necessarily good. But if we can get that to happen, that's at least close-ish to what we want. Please work. Take a step. Oh, okay. Okay, perfect. Look at that. Obviously, that's not what we want, but it's closer to what we want. Okay, cool. So what if we say divided by 2 is equal to I divided by 2? I mean, not modulus 2. That might work. Because like I said, I want it to be staggered. I want opposing feet, like I want these feet to move, then these feet to move, then these feet to move. So we'll see if we can get that to work. Oh, okay. Well, we're getting somewhere. Let's do modulus 2. Oh, you know what? That's because of that. Yeah. I want to do that down here. Do that down here. We're going to reset footstep data. Okay. Try that. Because then we're not actually resetting it in here, it shouldn't care. And it should allow all feet to have their chance to move, if they are going to. Alright, Beige, move. Move it or lose it. Okay, okay, that's better. It's kind of really silly. They're way too far away, obviously, but it's better than, yeah, okay, cool. Let's do this one. Would that work? Would that make opposing feet move? Also, this seems to be bool sign. Yep. I gotta sign that bool. Bool sign just turns a Boolean value to a. It turns basically 0 to 1 to -1 to 0. I mean, no. 0 to 1 converts that to -1 and 1. Let's just make multiplying things a lot easier. Okay. Look at him go. Okay. That's a lot better, but I don't quite want to. It's almost right. It's almost exactly right. I just need them to. Can I do that? No, that wouldn't work either. What if I do +1? No, that won't work. What if I do this +1? I think I just need to offset it a little bit, and I'm not exactly sure how. I just want it to be. Let's try this. Go ahead, buddy, move it. Okay, that's the same thing as before. Okay, so we're gonna wait a second here. I'm gonna go into the wander behavior. No, I want to go into the creatures. No, into the behavior updater, and I'm going to make the decider immediately, or pretty much immediately, go into the wander state. That'll make things a little bit easier for us. Okay, back to the generator, to the animator, which is right here. Okay, let's go back and think about this for a second. So we're gonna yeah, whatever. Where the heck did it go? Animate. Where's the animator? Okay. Let's close all the tabs except this one. Cool. So again, that's almost correct. But why is it not working quite right? Oh, that's very frustrating to happen. Okay. So we want to check if, let's see, we could stagger that. We could only iterate through the values that we what if we said that? That might do it. It's a little unorthodox, but it might work. No, it's the exact same. But in fact, we have 3 legs now. We're tripedal, which is cool, but I don't want that. Okay, no, I get why that's happening. So, okay. I have a flashcard right here. So, first we want leg 0 and 3. And then we want leg, no. I'm going to use 1 through 4. First we want 1 and 3. Then we want 2 and 4. Right? Yes. So, So I guess each time. Okay, we're going to take this. We're going to start with that. Lower than 4, we're going to say plus equals 2. Oops. Do that. Yep. I think that'll work. So this is either going to be 0, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, 0 or 1. And then it's going to increase by 2 each time. It should alternate between the first and third, second and fourth foot. What? What? Why is that what happens? Why on earth is that what happens? Okay. Very weird. Let's say is even. So this will either be 0 or 1. It's lower than 4. Plus equals 2. Try that. That's just really weird that that was happening before. I don't know why they were taking such high steps. No, nothing happens. Okay. Because this is a Boolean, we want this to be a real. Why is it... Oh, okay. Excuse me. Alright, we're going to say... our footstep index. Okay, that'll make things a little bit easier for us to write out. Okay. We want this to be that's not going to work. That's not going to be good at all. This is going to be 0. This is going to be 4. This modulus 2. That really should be what we want. That should make it either 0 or 1. I think. Why does it make the freaking... What? I don't get why it's increasing that so much. That shouldn't make a difference at all. Oh, I see why that's... Okay, I get that now. Okay, we're going to go back to this. Plus equals 1. Plus, oh, is even? Wait a minute, yeah. Modulus 2. What if we do that? That might make sense. I'm struggling to figure out how to do this. Okay, let's try that. Not quite. Not quite. Well, you know, that's because I think that is necessary, first of all. I think I was getting the wrong output there. Still not right. What's wrong with that? Oh. First of all, that can be like that. What if I say that plus 1? That's not going to do it. Okay, so we want to iterate. Let's cancel this out. We want to go from. We want to do 0. And 2. Then next step, we want to do 1 and 3. And then we want that to repeat like that. And I don't understand why saying, so we'll say footstep index modulus 2. Okay, so that is either going to be 0 or 1. And so if we say that plus equals 2, then when it is 0, it'll be 0, and then it will be 2. And when it is 1, it will be 1, and then 3. So now if we actually put this into practice, it doesn't want to work. Ooh, I like this grass. I know what's taken. Oh, well, you know what? I think we're assuming the order of how the feet are actually stored, and we should not be. What maybe I should do is actually have it be 0 and 1, and then 2 and 3. So to do that, all we have to do, well, we can just iterate normally. We'll say if, well, we'll do it down here. I'll do it, whatever. If is equal to 0, oops. That might work, and we don't have to do this check anymore either now. Oops. So if we're on the second footstep, we increase that to 2. Okay. Oh, and we need to make sure that we're on 0. We don't want to do that twice. So if it's 0 and we're on a second footstep, it goes from 0 to immediately to 2 and then 3 next iteration. I want to get a better look at that. Okay, that's not really what we want. Okay. We're going to stick with this for now, because I'm incapable of doing it either way. Ooh, or do we have to go from 1 to 2 and then 0 to 4? I mean 3. That's probably what we have to do. I'm willing to bet. I mean, that's the only other case there is, so it must be that. So all we have to do, actually, we can get rid of this. If this doesn't work, I'm giving up. If this is equal to 0, if I is equal to 0, or 0, yeah, or I is equal to 3, yeah, continue. And then we'll say else. So instead of iterating properly, we're just going to skip certain values at certain times. This might work. It's going to make the footsteps really tall, but that doesn't matter. I know how to fix that. Oh, it's working! It's working! It's working! It's working! Okay, I just need to make sure that we actually set this, which we can do in just another. We'll just do it in another loop. That's fine, because that's kind of separate anyway. We're gonna just say take z step. None of that matters. Set z goal. Okay. Oops, and that needs to go forward. Cool. This should work, ladies and gentlemen. Alternate feet. Cool. Yay, they're taking steps right. Cool. Neat. Okay. Let's give them a head. And also let's give them a proper body, because right now, cool. See you later, Gabe. Because right now their body's a little screwed up. I guess I should give them the same colored feet as their body. And yeah, cool. Hey, I'm streaming. Thanks, Wouter. What?
Where's the coffee?
What do you mean?
Where's the coffee?
Where's the coffee? It's in the coffee pot or not?
Huh?
It's in the... I don't know. I don't think there is any.
Why wouldn't we have coffee?
There's Are you trying to brew coffee?
No,
There's coffee in the fridge.
I can't find it.
Well, it's in there somewhere. It's in a big red canister. It's always in a big red canister. Look at this gentleman. Okay, cool. So, two things. One, I'm going to solve this bug. It's coming for us! No. I don't know why some of the time it is giving me this error. Come on, do it. That vertex buffer problem. I want it to crash so that I can pinpoint exactly where it's happening. Is it going to happen? Is it not going to happen now? I think it's caused by the mushrooms, because it never happened before I got those. Look at these guys. Ooh. It really bugs me when I can't highlight one of them for some reason. That's frustrating. Okay. Well, okay, cool. So, oh, it's on chunk destroy. Very interesting. So, yeah, cool. That's actually an incredibly easy fix. So all we have to do is go into the 3D models, model destroy, and we just have to, well, that's problematic. Model, yeah, model is rendered, I guess. We're gonna check because the model could be in a few different states. We're gonna say if yeah, whatever. I guess we gotta do this. It's fine. I'm gonna make sure there's a vertex buffer. Oops. If. The issue is when I was destroyed. So like as we walk, certain chunks get destroyed in the distance. And the issue is that when I was trying to destroy the chunks, if they were water, if it was like a chunk that was just water, it had no plants. And so I was trying to destroy the plant model, but there was no plant model. Cool. That should have fixed the problem. Okay, before we check that, because I want to walk around for a few minutes and test that. And test memory leaks, because I'm sure that they're bountiful. I want to make the map normal again. The elevation normal again. Cool, that was easy. We'll explore the map. Thank you, Wouter. I'll see you later, man. Good luck on your physics engine. Alright, so this is a very small plant. I'm just going to walk around for a while and see what happens. This frame rate is not accurate, by the way. This frame rate is due to the fact that I'm counting all the data structures. See that MA 7000, LI 16000? Those are data structures, and I'm iterating that many times to check that. So that's why it's so slow when I'm in that menu. Let's go down to the water. Ooh, wait, I want to check this mushroom. There's a mushroom on this plant. I spotted it on this red fruit tree. Ah, yes. I don't know why there's always so many on the base. Oh, it's because, yeah, I know why. It's because of the base of the cone. That's fine. Well, I'd say that this is working. Oh my god, this poor tree is so infected with mushrooms. Okay. Oh, this is nice. Those are nice shelf mushrooms right there. That's perfect. Perfect. I'd say that crash is not going to occur. I'm just going to keep walking around for a little bit. I want to check memory. Ooh, that is a lot of lists. That is a whole lot of lists. So I guess the chunks aren't really being destroyed very much. I mean, they must be at this point. But I kind of want to see when the memory is going to cap out. 58,000 lists. Oh, okay. Entity map. There's no such thing as an entity map, is there? Yeah. Oh, so that was the first chunk that was getting destroyed. Okay. So when we destroy a chunk, chunk destroy, there is no such thing as an entity map anymore. I don't think I even create one anymore with a chunk, right? No, I do not. There's a super list now, but not a map. And I destroy the super list, correct? Cool. Destroying all kinds of lists. That's even being destroyed. Excellent. Cool. Okay, and I'm destroying all the entities as well. That's great. Let's walk around some more. Oh yeah, look at that mushroom. That's freaky, huh? Cool. This is a new error. Fantastic. Tell you what, I'm gonna stop streaming for now because I need to get some breakfast. I might stream later today. I'll definitely post more on Twitter and Discord. I'd like to get creatures spawning in naturally. I really want to get insects in the game just because they'd be incredibly easy to generate, and it'd just be good to test out the creature system. So I might do that later today. Thanks for watching, guys. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Discord. You can't follow someone on Discord. Join the Discord server, Pine Pitch Games, Twitter Pitch Games. Thanks for watching, guys, and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.